Earl Jones has pleaded guilty to fraud.
At the Montreal Courthouse this morning, he admitted that he defrauded his investment clients out of $50 million.
It's something those who trusted him with their money had said all along. And before a mountain of evidence, Jones finally came clean. Stéphane Giroux was at the courthouse when Jones entered his guilty plea. Steph?
That's right, Mitsumi. Earl Jones arrived early this morning at the Montreal Courthouse. We were tipped off yesterday that he would plead guilty, and he put himself through metal detectors like everybody else, showed up in room 306 at the courthouse, and when Justice Hélène Morin arrived, he was asked to stand in the accused box, and he was asked, "Do you know what you're pleading guilty to?" He simply said yes. And the two charges are essentially that between 1982 and 2004, he defrauded investors of $24.6 million. And the second charge was that he defrauded those same clients of $29.7 million between 2004 and 2009. When he pleaded guilty to those two, he was taken to the accused box where he was handcuffed as the lawyers continued the proceedings.
What led to the deal was the fact that because Mr. Jones did nothing to cover up his crime, it would have been an impossible task for me to win this case in a significant way.
In fact, what the prosecutor said is that the very day Jones was arrested, he immediately sat down with police investigators, admitted everything. There's 4 hours of taped evidence in which he says, "Yep, that's me. Yes, I did this. Yes, I did that." So he never hid anything.
So, Steph, they're talking about 11 years in jail now, but are we any closer to knowing where the money went?
Let's talk about that 11 years. It's a common suggestion between the Crown and the defense. The judge will confirm that in a couple of weeks on February 15th. As to where the money went, the prosecutor gave us sort of an idea. It appears that Jones, when his business started going sour in the mid-'80s, he figured maybe I can sort of bridge myself to a recovery by dipping into my clients' accounts, which he did, but got greedy, and, he just fell deeper and deeper into the hole to the point where he was not even reinvesting the money. We found out that he essentially pocketed about $13 million over 20 years to maintain his lifestyle, and the rest was just money that returned to the investors, about $37 million, where he was cannibalizing his clients' own investments, giving them 8% return on money that was not even returned. This is how his lawyer explained how it worked.
To the best of my knowledge and to that of the trustee who did a financial analysis, the money went back to a lot of the victims. If Mr. Howe, because he promised 8%. So when you gave him $10,000, the next year you got $800 back of your own money. So it's not hard to figure out that, yes, he did take some of the money, but the majority of the money went back to the victims until there was no more money.
Borrow even suggests that some of Jones' clients may have even benefited in the long run from this Ponzi scheme.
And Steph, how are the victims reacting to this?
Well, they're not happy. They know even if he pled guilty, the fact is they wanted this man to go in jail for a very, very long time. The fact they're not getting their money back angers them a lot. Here's what some of them had to say outside the court.
I would like to see him 20 years in prison with no possibility of parole. How's that?
It's only a milestone. Now we go after the financial institutions and those that were involved to enable this to persist for so many years and for all of those people to lose their savings.
By the way, if he does get his 11 years, he is still eligible to get out after 1/6 of his sentence, but that will only be confirmed when the judge renders her judgment on February 15th.
Okay. Thank you very much, Stéphane.